Clay Trader, this will be a video chart on ticker symbol DOLV. We'll take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like you this time frame. I think that's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Very, very nice day today. But before we get to the updates, I want to do a little house cleaning. So I'm going to delete these lines out of here, down here. Yes, they all still pertain to the chart, but from a presentation standpoint and not wanting a million lines everywhere that can cause clutter and confusion, just want to try to keep this as clean as possible. So the first update, though, comes from a foundational principle in charting, which states when levels of resistance are broken and closed above, you want to see them act as support. So for those of you that have watched the past videos, hopefully you remember me talking about 8 cents as the level of resistance. But now that the price is broken above it, you want to see it act as support. Actually, a good little example of that. So the price broke above it as resistance right there, and then the next couple candles, price hovered right around that area, and the bulls did a great job of holding as support. So 8 cents is going to be that ideal level of support going forward. Meaning, hey, Clay, what would make this chart look the absolute strongest going forward? If the price can hold up above 0.08, that would definitely be a great sign of power. Now, if the price falls below it, by no means am I saying that the entire chart's ruined or anything like that. But yeah, that would certainly be the best case scenario. From a bigger picture perspective, it's all about the purple line, as I've said in the past, so I'm not going to harp on it too long. But that is the 50-period simple moving average. Keyword there being moving. So that line's going to continue to move upwards like that. And the easiest way to look at that in terms of, hey, Clay, how do I measure the health of the move? So this right here being defined as the move. Easiest way to answer that, as long as the price is above that purple line going forward, the bulls are in full health, no questions asked. Now, what about areas of resistance? I'm only going to focus on one level of resistance right now, and I'll explain that in a second, but that key level is up there at 0.092, which is where the seller showed up today eventually. So 0.092 key area of resistance. I'm only talking about one because in my opinion, breaking levels of resistance, not a huge priority. Top priority is just going through healthy consolidation and building higher bases, because as those that have been holding the past few days have witnessed, as long as the price keeps on building these higher bases, as has been the case, the long-term chart has continued to take care of itself, and that includes breaking levels of resistance. So all about higher bases. So far, so good. We'll see what the rest of this week has to bring. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.